Hello Libra, I'm Karma. Welcome to my channel, Karma on Deck. This is your July 7th through July 13th tarot reading for Libra. Let's see what's going on for you this week. We got Mercury retrograde popping on the 7th through the rest of the month. So that of course means pay attention, extra attention to your communications with everyone. Extra time for travel. Your electronics go poop, your vehicles break down, you know, don't sign contracts. Here we go, kids. First thing that comes up for you, my God, everybody's got love on their mind. So the Eight of Cups comes up, and that means things moving quickly with the lover or relationships or something new or some decisions being made with a loved one that are moving fast. I do see money coming out of pocket. Please be aware the Star card present in your life means you're going to be paying attention much closer to the influence of the heavens, the influence of signs, portends, whisperings from spirit. The Star card is her, you know, doing her daily tasks and having her mind up here. I see that some things, that there's just been a lot of things that you've let go of during this last little period, and that you've pretty much accepted where things are and haven't been giving very much weight to other people's influences or opinions. The Magician card, let's see here. The Magician card talks about mastery, right? So if you look at a person that goes on stage, you're not privy to the practice. So like let's say here in Vegas, we go to a Cirque du Soleil show and there are these acrobats in the sky looking like they're hanging from a thread and just dropping inches from the floor. But we just get to see the show. We get to see the lights. We get to see the water and the experience and the music. But there's a lot that goes into that. There's rehearsals, there's music, there's sound checks, there's, you know, dry runs, there's a little bit of everything in there. Nobody really sees what goes on to put the show on, so to speak. But the Magician present has all of the emblems within it, and what it tells us is that you're coming to a place of mastery. And as you get better at that and better at you know, running the designs of your own life, because next to that we have the Nine of Coins. You're practicing that with your money, and you're making a pause in your expenditures and waiting, or you're thinking about waiting, or you're being a little more careful. But this mastery comes only from experience and trusting yourself, because as we have the Emperor is a leader. They don't lead with anyone else. They don't have any partnerships. It's a dictatorship, really, and they create and design their kingdom. And so for you, Libra, this is telling us that it's time for you to rely on your own counsel. Be absolutely steadfast in what it is you're doing. Know for a fact that your path is clear in front of you, and be decisive. You have to take on the Emperor energy and really just like block out everyone else's opinions and push forward. You also have another major card. You have 5 major cards. So Libra, for you, I'm going to say this is a huge moment. Like this week is flowing for you. You have the Hierophant. So if you stay on your path like the Emperor, and push forward and be very driven, take on the masculine, take on the decisiveness, take on the alpha, that you have a lot to learn, and then you have a lot to teach from that standpoint. You do have the Knight of Coins, and you're recovering from whatever you did impulsively with money. But throughout all of this, basically what this reading is telling you, that if you trust yourself, that the Six of Wands is showing you that there is divine victory for you, and that you have what it is you attain. It may not look like what everybody else expects it to, that your authenticity and your originality doesn't look like what everyone else feels like attainment is, but Six of Wands literally is victory and attainment. So when you look at that, he's got a diamond in the bottom, and that's all about getting the goal, the carrot, the thing that you want. It's not about like thinking about it, manifesting it, or whatever. And this is all through, you know, what you're doing for your work and your labor. There is a small investment coming up from you, like I was saying before, and you're being super cautious about it, doing over love or details. So be careful of who's talking to you and what they're talking about. The Devil card is meaning that you're watching out for lies. You're paying attention to people not telling the truth and having their own self-interest. You have a King of Cups, which means you come from the heart. You come from a pure place. You do have some stress on deck, and that's telling me, you know, there's some deadlines and pressure that are coming up, and you're feeling the heat. and trust your intuition. So the High Priestess is showing up for you. There are, I mean, look at this. The Devil, the Emperor, the Magician. You have the Hermit, Judgment, the Hangman. You guys have a lot of moving energy in your field right now. And the High Priestess, along with all of these other ones, is telling, especially the Emperor and the Magician, you have mastery. You have an understanding of what you need to do for you. Stick with that. Don't change the course. Trust the High Priestess. I don't know who needed to hear that. But anyways, I'm Karma. If you want a reading with me, one-on-one, go to karmaondeck.com. Leave me a comment. Let me know where you are in the world before I shuffle these Divination of the Ancients and do us a little reading from that Oracle deck. Yeah, like, subscribe, share. Come find me on my social media if you want to donate. There is a PayPal button at the top there. Feel free to keep your girl coming around. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you liked your reading, I don't mind about a donate. You can share for me. That would be fabulous. So Libra, let's take a card here and see where you sit. Black Cat. Ooh, this is one of my favorites. Let's see what it says for you. You ready? So it says, good luck. Today is your lucky day. You are on a winning streak and everything is going in favor of you. Don't lose a second by worrying about whether or not you should throw caution to the wind. Instead, draw on this good fortune and take advantage because your big break has arrived. Finally, don't be afraid to make the most of it. As the saying goes, make hay while the sun shines. So grab this fortuitous opportunity with both hands. By doing so, you're assured of the bountiful rewards that are just waiting to be reaped. Lady Luck is on your side. So no matter what you do, you just can't lose. Rest assured you will land on your feet just like a cat. Now go for it. So your incantation is, my luck has changed. Well, fancy that. As my path crossed with a black cat. And so I win in all I do. With feline help, my dreams come true. Now, like I said, victory and attainment. The King, the Emperor, the Magician. You got it going on, guys. Trust yourself. Stick with what you know. And you're going to move forward just fine. Anyways, guys, you know what to do. You know where to find me. Be cautious during Mercury retrograde. Take extra time with your loved ones. Blessed be, and I will see you guys next week.